What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Baylor Bears, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Utes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bears offense will have first crack at this one. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football.
The defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I...
There he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, they've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proven themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
So the Utah Utes offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Thomas looking to fire. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Over to the sideline, and it's complete. What a big play.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the right side.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Steps away. Intercepted deep in his own end. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Ready to fire from the pistol. Thomas back to pass. Oh, he got loose. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Utes moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! Jukes his way for more. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to Pond with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for once.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Thomas looking to fire. Here's a heat. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. He's got it up to 25. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. He leaves it with his back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. He now has 61 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. The Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Thomas back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Is trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Single back formation, and they give it to it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bears will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They'll move the wide receiver. Thomas looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Turner. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
Caught near the sticks. It's Andrews. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears come. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. the Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. Shows him the stiff arm. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Turner. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down. They might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Fights off a defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Thomas back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Leaves it with the running back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your and the ball is free on the pitch. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Hands it off on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip, because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Baylor!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field.